Hey, welcome to the Original Brew Collective podcast. Thank you so much for joining us. My name is Ben.
And I'm Robert.
And we are on another episode, which means that we are drinking another beer. So let's not delay it because we're excited about what we're drinking. So Robert, what are we drinking today?
Yeah, this one we've been seeing all over the gram, the IG.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
This is a pretty renowned collaboration.
It's kind of insane.
Yeah, when we saw it and heard that it was coming, we were pretty impressed. We didn't actually even think we were going to get our hands on it. We didn't, to be honest, we didn't really try.
Mm-hmm.
There's always beer that we want to get. This one was on our radar, but it wasn't anything that we really we didn't put any effort into it. But it kind of fell into our lap, honestly. We have a friend who lives in Alaska, Connor. Shout out to Connor. He offered to just send us a can. He lives in Alaska, near Anchorage, and picked up some beer and wanted to share it. He thought that we'd really enjoy reviewing this one. So thank you, Connor. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
But yeah, so this is an ongoing annual collaboration. This one is Omnipolloscope number 5. So it's Omnipollo. They have an ongoing collaboration, and it's massive. It reads on the can. We'll kind of get into the can art in case you're not watching with us on YouTube and you're listening. But just to give you an idea of who collaborates on this, Anchorage Brewing, Crooked Stave, The Veil, Equilibrium, Omnipollo, of course, Monkish, Trillium, Other Half, Cellar Maker, Stigbergets, Stigbergets, and that's one I've never actually heard of, Stigbergets. So it's a pretty massive collaboration and some incredible brewing companies. Like The Veil, Other Half, Monkish, it's insane.
That is insane. What the heck?
Yeah, and so this is a triple IPA coming in at 10% ABV. So we're really excited about this one. Every other collab we've had is just like 2 breweries come together, maybe 3.
Mm-hmm.
But this is a massive one, and I think that's why it was trending so much on Instagram. People were
because the breweries are so
these are
very
top-notch
well-known
breweries.
Yeah.
Like I said, we're not super familiar with
there's something about that.
and OO specifically. I know we looked them up because we were curious, and they're in Sweden, right?
Yeah, I don't know a lot about Crooked Stave either. I haven't heard too much about them.
I've heard of them.
Yeah, everyone else though I have.
Yeah, absolutely. Been to a few of these breweries. Had a few of these breweries, but we're really, really excited about this one. It's a pretty crazy collab. In fact, so it's called Omnipolloscope number 5, but on the can I believe there's like a full name, and I'm gonna try to pronounce this. It's all one word, tons of letters. Fata Mosaic DDH Dream Atomic Dobbish Redder.
Oh, I think I've seen that. I was like, what is this?
So obviously the DDH, I'm assuming it just stands for double dry hopped. I don't know. I think this name, just based off of some of the words in it, like DDH, Dream and stuff, that's something commonly Other Half will name their beers, is like, Mosaic, Dream, or double dry hopped Mosaic, Dream, kind of stuff like that. So I think there's probably, if I had to guess, a combination of just common names that the breweries
pretty cool.
use.
That's cool.
Yeah, so it's a pretty hefty name, but we're excited about that one. You want to kind of describe the can art for those who are just listening?
Yeah, so if you're just listening, not watching, the can art it's like a royal purple, and all the breweries are in a circle around something in the middle, and they're all in orange font, all capital letters, and then in the middle it's kind of like a trippy mandala type of design, and it's a red, prominently red color, and there's like different faces on it, and it's cool. I like it. Until we had it, I didn't really try to figure out what it was.
Yeah.
So I didn't see the faces on it until we got it. So it's cool. I like it. I like the purple on it a lot. It's much brighter too.
So Ben is going to be drinking out of a teku. Unfortunately, I do not have my teku, but that is okay because we still have proper glassware.
Heck yeah, we do.
We have a big snifter here for me to use. We just poured it out and taking a look at the color. I mean, beautiful.
Yeah.
It's a rich, darker orange.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. With like a milky haze. But yeah, really nice color on this one.
Good head retention too.
Yeah, good head retention. You have a little bit better. I think you had a little better pour in that teku because your head retention is.
Yeah, it's really nice.
You have a heavier head than I do, but mine's still layering there. And let's see if it laces. Yeah, look at that. So I'm gonna swirl it a little bit for you, and you can see that coating just slowly goes down the glass. So head retention, that lacing on the glass, as always, great signs of quality beer.
Yeah, I think you kind of nailed it. It's like a murky, dark orange.
Yeah. Yeah, this is darker than a lot of the New Englands that we have.
Mm-hmm.
They're usually more of like a pale...
Yeah, they
pale
are.
orange.
Mm-hmm.
Yellowish.
And I feel like I can smell it.
Yeah, I can too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's stick our noses in the glass and see what we got.
Yeah, let's do it. Goodness
Danky.
gracious.
Danky tropical. Like danky pineapple.
Definitely getting tropical. I'm not picking up on... I can get the dankiness. Not a ton for me, though. Yeah, like tropical... I mean, yeah, pineapple. I get pineapple. A little bit of grapefruit, too.
It's tropical fruit in general, so pineapple, mango, danky for me.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, this smells great. It smells like a really high quality triple New England.
Yeah.
Especially with those like danky notes.
Mm-hmm.
You want to taste it?
I do. I really do.
Go. Man, that's good.
It is so good.
The mouthfeel. Let's start with the mouthfeel. The mouthfeel is pillowy.
It is so
It's
pillowy.
Nice,
That's exactly what I was
heavy
going to say.
mouthfeel.
Mm-hmm.
This is nice.
Yeah, it's really nice.
I
But
still have it in my mouth.
I know.
I'm just enjoying the beer.
It's so good.
Seconds later.
It's like it's a little bitter too.
Yeah, it is.
But that mouthfeel is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It is so good.
Yeah, this is really good. For me, it has the danky, the kind of bitter bites to it.
Definitely taste the dankiness.
Yeah. Dank, tropical still. Almost the sweetness of like a milkshake has a little bit, like milkshake IPAs. But a lot of pineapple and mango, I would say, in this one.
Yeah.
Everyone's getting on the nose with the dankiness.
It's definitely the flavor. There's definitely different flavor up front, and then like when you swallow it,
Yeah.
I like you were saying, but I like that a lot. It's very complex.
I'm definitely getting a lot of grapefruit actually too.
Mm-hmm.
On the
I think
palate.
the back end of it is grapefruit for me too.
Yeah.
And then like up front is more of like the tropical notes, and then citrus on the back end.
Yeah. This is a really good beer.
Yeah, I really like this a
I'm
lot.
Curious how what sort of detail went into this beer as far as like all the breweries and their contributions.
I know.
How that works, because
that would be kind of hard
if there was like a brew fest going on. I know Anchorage just had a massive like brew fest. It was like actually our friend Connor volunteered at it, worked at it.
Oh really?
Yeah,
That's cool.
Some incredible breweries there, and I'd like to go next year. Hopefully.
Do you know who we worked for or volunteered for?
I do not know
who
we worked for.
Nice.
But I know some of these breweries were there. Jester King was there. They had some of the top-notch breweries in the U.S. were there.
I would be so interested to hear like their planning process of a collab to this degree.
This, like proportion?
Yeah.
Scale? Yeah.
Because obviously they're probably planning on how much of each thing to put in.
Yeah. Well, this is also like a thing that they've started annually. Omnipollo has started annually.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm sure a lot of preparation goes into these beers.
Yeah.
I mean, tastes like it.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Really good.
This is a quality beer. There's no doubt.
Mm-hmm.
It is so good.
Yeah, it's not...
I feel like it's kind of like I don't know. I don't think I've really had a beer like it.
I feel like I have. I can't recall off the top of my head, but...
Just the mouthfeel for me stands out for sure.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like... It's not hiding the 10% a whole lot. Like, you can taste that, that it's there, but it's just so delicious. You just keep drinking.
Like you said, it really lingers. And it's a wet finish too. It's not dry at all. And
yeah, this is a really good beer. So if you've joined us before, you're aware of how our podcast works. If you haven't, welcome. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Yeah. We do brewery talk every week. And so this week we decided we were going to kind of talk about music. And music that we like, and kind of just go on that for a little bit and kind of let the beer open up a little bit, see if maybe it changes, which is possible, as it opens up. So yeah, just kind of casual conversation on the theme of music. That's what the brewery talk is. It's kind of, if you're hanging out at a brewery with friends, what are you going to talk about?
Yeah.
We try not to take ourselves too seriously.
Yeah.
We're no experts really on beer. Like, we're just kind of learning along with everyone else, trying the best beer.
I feel like we have learned quite a bit though so far.
We have, yeah. I like to think we have.
Yeah.
We definitely, especially with just all the different beers we tried and traded and stuff. So, But yeah, I mean, let's kick it off. Ben, what was the first concert you've been to?
The first concert that I've been to that I can recall was a band called MXPX. Have you ever heard of them? They were like a punk band.
I have.
Yeah. And what was it called? It was some festival. I saw them at some festival. But yeah, MXPX. I don't know any of their songs. But I know that they were like the first concert I went to.
Yeah. I couldn't think of any of their songs.
I don't know why I was there. I think I just was kind of I don't know. Like I was with my friends, but yeah.
My first concert, I grew up in a very conservative home, and so I only grew up listening for the most part to just Christian music. And so my first concert
was MXPX Christian?
They were. That's
really?
why I knew of them. Yeah. And it wasn't until I was in junior high when I had a radio in my room, and so after school I'd go do my homework and I would sit there listening to the normal radio station.
Yeah.
And that's where I just really started exploring music and stuff, or getting to explore music. But yeah, so because of that and how I grew up though, my first concert ever was the Newsboys.
Oh, it was?
I don't know if anyone's familiar with them.
I am familiar with them.
Yeah, it was the Newsboys.
It's funny.
They had a song that was their most popular song was about, I don't know, was it called Captain Crunch, or was it called They Don't Serve Breakfast in Hell? It was a joke song, kind of, and it was about Captain Crunch.
Yeah, both of those lines were in it.
I don't know what it was called. It was fun as a kid. But when I got into high school, we used to go to all the...
What a song.
I know,
They
right?
Don't Serve Breakfast in Hell. Oh my gosh.
But yeah, in high school, I started going to a lot of concerts, the local small venues. Did you ever go to... We had this venue in the Roseville, Sacramento, surrounding cities around Sacramento, one of them being Roseville. They had this really popular one called The Underground.
Yeah,
so they had a lot of... Ben, actually, you know what?
Yeah.
Ben has been there. Ben played there.
Yeah, before. I played there
forgot about
5 to 10 times probably.
That's kind of cool, man.
Yeah.
I think I may have seen you there, your band play, before we were friends.
Yeah, maybe. We did play there pretty often.
It was there or this other venue called Club Retro.
I know you were at a Club Retro show.
And it might have been. It could have been both, I suppose.
Yeah.
But fun fact, in high school, I was really into, especially freshman, sophomore year, I was really into hardcore music. That was almost all I listened to, exclusively.
I was really into hardcore music too.
Really?
Yeah.
What bands?
Maybe not. I really liked Story of the Year and The Used.
Okay.
And August Burns Red.
Oh wow. Okay, so that is hardcore.
Yeah.
So I would classify some of those, The Used and stuff, as more screamo.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. That was just what we thought in high school.
Yeah, I would agree. The Used, they still sang in it too. They weren't I agree. They weren't super hardcore.
We had this really cool local band called Catherine, just the woman's name, Catherine. And they were really popular, and they're probably one of the most popular bands in the Sacramento area for that scene of music. But yeah, was really into this band called Devil Wears Prada, A Day to Remember, August Burns Red, super good. But yeah, I went through that phase, and then I started just kind of listening to everything. Yeah. Honestly. But yeah, it was funny. For almost 2 years, I only listened to hardcore music. I wouldn't listen to anything else. Yeah.
I mean, I listened to that a lot because we weren't a hardcore band, but we would scream once in a while in our band.
I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. Huh. And, I mean, I don't think we were very good. But I was the drummer, and every show I would wear a tank top, and then for a while I had a mohawk too.
I didn't know that either.
I was super cool.
You sound cool. Gosh, we should bring back mohawk.
I don't know. We'll see. But it was fun. But then after that, I started listening to before I say that, what was your first concert with Raina? So Raina is Robert's wife. Do you remember?
I feel like I should. I mean, I'm sure.
Oh no, is this gonna?
I might be in trouble. Obviously, it was before we were married, so we were just dating. Mm-hmm. It was probably something I don't know. I know we saw Bastille.
Oh, okay. I remember when you went to that.
Yeah,
I'm sure you went to one before.
I know, me too. But
because I remember when you went to that.
Yeah, we've seen the Oh Hellos together, but that was not that long ago. We were married.
Well, you guys have been to quite a bit of.
Yeah, we've been to a lot of concerts.
Mm-hmm.
We went to Life is Beautiful in Vegas, this big music festival. Saw some incredible bands play there. Lumineers, Mumford & Sons. There's this really cool electronic band that played. You know who crushed it? It was Dallas Green, City in Color.
Oh, yeah.
Gosh, he was incredible. If you're not familiar with them, Sitting Color. Dallas Green is the star, basically, the founder of that band. He actually was in a screamo hardcore band.
I can see that.
Before that.
Such a beautiful voice.
And it's gonna bother me now that I can't think of their
was
name.
he this?
It's Alexis on Fire was the band he was in, and then he left that band to do his own kind of solo, kind of acoustic-y stuff, which was City and Color. The name being his first name is Dallas, last name Green, City and Color.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I can't recall the first concert that we went to together.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so
that would have been a long time ago.
I know Jessica. And
what was it?
So our first one, because I started listening to this guy, but it was John Mayer and Sheryl Crow.
Oh man, how old were you?
Well, I must have been 16.
Okay.
Yeah, but it was like when Sheryl Crow was like the headliner.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh dang.
Which is kind of funny because
funny.
Now John Mayer's pretty.
John Mayer's huge.
Yeah, he's.
he was when we were 16 too, though.
Yeah,
like, he had Gravity back then, right?
Yeah.
That was out there.
Yeah.
That's an old. That's.
Oh, that was so. That's when we saw him, because Gravity. That's on the album Continuum, and that's Continuum hadn't come out yet, but he was playing all of his songs.
Okay, so you heard it.
Yeah.
So
like
heard Gravity before it was
that
released.
It was such a moment, that song Gravity, because
you and your 16. Okay, that sounds weird. So you and your 16-year-old girlfriend.
Yeah.
When you and your wife were 16.
Uh-huh.
You just kind of like rocking.
No, okay, so
Gravity.
we were at this concert venue, and it like has it's one of those ones that has the grass where you can sit on the grass.
Oh yeah.
And like put like your blankets down and stuff. So we were just like laying on our blanket, and Gravity came on, and we were just holding.
So you were kind of holding.
Yeah, we were. Yes. I like never forget that moment, and it was the first concert that we went to. It was a great moment.
And then just Ben whispered for the first time, "I love you."
I think I knew then.
It was, and that's when Ben knew.
And then thanks,
John Mayer.
And then Jessica's parents were right there as well, right next to us. But
yeah, watching you.
Her dad's just like pissed off.
Yeah. And her dad will never forget too. He hates John Mayer now. Yeah.
But that was our first concert together, and we've been to quite a few after. But
yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, Ben is very into music. Obviously, he plays. So I'm sure you've probably been to more concerts than I have. But who are you listening to now? Like, who are some good artists or bands?
Well, I actually like a wide variety of music. But I listen to a lot of like Americana, folk, rock type of music, and so some of my favorite bands right now would be like Jamestown Revival, and the Avett Brothers are always a favorite of mine, and but I also really like listening to like John Coltrane and Miles Davis and like kind of like Motown. But then a lot of the times when I'm like working or just trying to like get stuff done, I go to this YouTube channel, and it's called Chill Hop, and it's kind of like it's just pretty much like chill hip hop beats with like lo-fi electric guitar solo type of stuff, and it's just really like it's chill.
Yeah.
But it like because a lot of the times I get like so focused in on like lyrics, and so I can't really like listen to that kind of music when I'm like trying to work, but I like having music on,
right?
And that music just like really helps me.
Yeah,
like,
I can't listen. Yeah, I can't work while listening to music either. I'm the same way because of the lyrics. So I can listen to music and work, but it can't have lyrics for the most part. And so I actually, as a little dorky maybe, but I pieced together a all instrumental soundtrack. Like different songs from different like movie and TV show soundtracks.
You did that?
I compiled it, on Spotify.
Oh, that's cool.
So I just have this like mix that I always listen to at work.
That's cool.
But it has a ton of different songs from different movies. The one name that sticks out to me is a composer, Max Richter. So he did a lot of the songs in a lot of different shows and movies. But The Leftovers, which is one of my favorite shows.
That's a good soundtrack.
There's a song from like one of the last Harry Potter movies. It's like
really?
The Death of Dumbledore is the song title, I think. So
yeah.
Spoiler alert.
I was just gonna say that. That's funny. That's cool though.
So I also listen. I think at this age, like most people listen to like they're more open to listening to different things. So I really appreciate like instrumentals if I'm working and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I just like want to relax. I feel like I like this band a lot actually, called the band Camino. And they're like more pop rock, something I feel like I probably would have listened to like later years in high school. But they're really good. They're really talented. I actually saw them live, and they can shred on the guitar solo, and really cool vocals, 2 singers. That's a fun band.
There's so many good bands. It's hard to like.
There are. Yeah. I'm trying to think now. Oh my gosh, Penny and Sparrow. If you're not
I
familiar
was
with
actually
Penny
going
and
to
Sparrow.
say, I really like
And they're coming out with a new album soon. If you're into just beautiful voices and acoustic guitar, most of their songs are like that. Just love making music, you know?
He has a great voice.
But yeah,
it's crazy.
they're actually one of the few bands I've seen that are not only as good as they are like live as they are recorded, but they're actually better live. Like vocally, they're way better live than recorded. And recorded, they're really good. But his vocals really shine.
It's because like live you can be, it's easier to be more like into it, you know, than in a studio, and so that probably comes out.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. But those are just some of the ones that like come to mind right now that I'm like constantly kind of just, or my go-tos, I guess.
Yeah. Do you have like a favorite concert?
Favorite concert? See, that's a really tough question. I loved going to those hardcore shows when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that band Catherine. Like those are some of my favorite. One of the best concerts for the hardcore concerts I went to was a show. It was these bands. There was 4 bands. I only recall 3 of them. One was Amorosa, A Day to Remember, and The Devil Wears Prada all played together.
Oh,
and so that was like a pretty big show. I've been really into reggae lately, island music, ever since I honeymooned in Kauai. So I like Soja, Revolution, J-Bug, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Who else? I know there's one guy that's blanking. I'm blanking on him right now.
I don't know.
Gosh, I introduced you to him the other day.
Oh.
I listen to him a lot.
Is it like something Kane? Is it the one
Starts
that...
with a K.
Yeah.
I listen to him a lot. I don't know why. Like, he's one of my go-tos. And, like, I say his name all the time because I tell my Google Home to play him, which is very convenient to have Google Home.
Is that the
or
one that
Amazon,
my
you have.
daughter likes?
Yeah, she likes him. Chloe Guy.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, Chloe Guy. Really like Chloe Guy. He plays on the local radio stations on the island, and so that's where we found him. And he just released a new album also that is one of his personally, I think it's his best. But
yeah, he has good stuff.
yeah, he's good. But yeah.
Nice. Yeah. I'm like a little disappointed you didn't say.
And there's this one band that I really like called The Wild Oak.
No, that's not what I was thinking.
Sorry, that's Ben's band.
Yeah. No, that's not what I was thinking at all. I was thinking.
If you want to look up Ben's band, by the way, now that it's out there, they're called The Wild Oak. They're good. They're fun. They're really fun. In fact, Ben played the other night, and people were coming up like wanting to take pictures with Ben.
Yeah.
Which was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was cool.
Did you feel like a rock star?
It was cool.
Yeah, you can say yeah.
I know I didn't. I don't think I would say I felt like a rock star.
He looked like a rock star.
But it was cool. It was fun. But I was going to say Codaline. The concert.
I'm
sorry. So I need to preface this.
I'm ashamed.
I need to preface this. So Codaline, Robert introduced me to Codaline. And if you haven't listened to Codaline, their first album, In a Perfect World, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is just...
Yeah. I think it was their first full length. You're right.
Yeah, first full length album, In a Perfect World, is like such an incredible album.
Mm-hmm.
And so I feel like whenever I listen to that album, I always think of Robert and Raina.
Oh.
I always think of you guys because there was this one night where, what were we drinking? We were drinking, I don't know, Angry Balls.
Oh gosh.
So yeah,
you could have lied. We're drinking some really good craft beer.
No, heck no. It was awesome.
This was a long time ago.
It was a long time ago. I was probably like. Dang,
we were like
6 years ago?
Yeah, at least.
Yeah, so Robert came over to my house, and we got Angry Orchard cider and Fireball whiskey, and you mix those together, and you call it Angry Balls, and we like drank those all night, and just pretty much listen to that. We listened to that album like on repeat, and then so like since then when I hear that band, I just like remember that night. And then we finally were able to go see them together, my wife and I, Robert and his wife, and it was just a great moment. Mm-hmm. And they were incredible. They were
so good live.
They were so good.
Yeah, they were. They put on a really good show. 2 things. One, I tried to get Ben to listen to Codaline for like what felt like a year before he finally did. I'm like, dude, you're gonna like this band. You need to check them out. And I think I would occasionally play them around Ben.
I remember you playing them.
He would I don't know. He just didn't vibe with them yet or something. And then I don't know if it was actually a full year or anything. But Ben, I don't know if you texted me one day or what. You're
probably,
like, dude, Codaline.
Yeah,
like it's so good.
Probably. I think it was after because they have really cool music videos too.
Yeah.
And I think it was after I watched their music videos.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh my gosh, this
band's
awesome.
One of the best love songs, in my opinion, ever written is
All I Want.
All I Want by Codaline. Check them out. Actually, really cool music video. It's weird.
It is weird,
It's
but
a weird music video. So don't expect it to be like this like classic sweet music video.
But once you like get past the like first,
it is. It's like I think it was good the way they did it.
Yeah.
Like, it made it like more romantic. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
I don't know. It was really good. And then they did a new album. They've done a couple new albums since. Brother is one of their new songs, which is really good. That's a really cool music video as well. Yeah. They have some
that is
music
really
videos.
cool music video.
Yeah. So back to the beer.
Yeah.
What are you thinking? It hasn't changed much, but it's really good. I think when we let it sit and open up, typically that when things change or different notes come out, a lot of the time I think we pick those different notes or new notes out in stouts.
Mm-hmm.
So it can happen with IPAs, I think, but still just same and still just as good.
Yeah, the mouthfeel.
Really good.
Like I mentioned earlier, the mouthfeel on this one is just, it's really, really, really nice. It's really nice, and I like that you get kind of flavors throughout the whole, like while you're drinking it, like up front and then on the back end, and then it lingers, but it's like a great flavor that's lingering. So, and it's still kind of the same, like it has tropical and citrus notes to me.
Yeah.
On it.
Mango, pineapple, some nice sweetness, the dank, and the grapefruit for sure.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of grapefruit.
Yeah.
In the back end. This is a really good beer. Really, really good beer. Once again, this is Omnipollo number 5. The full name, I believe, to be Fata Mosaic DDH Dream Atomic Daubish Redder. It's a triple IPA, coming in at 10% ABV. It's an ongoing annual release created by Omnipollo with several different breweries.
Yeah, and if you can get your hands on it, it's worth it.
We've been seeing this one go around quite a bit, so by the time we post this episode, I'm sure many of you have hopefully heard of this one.
Mm-hmm.
If you can get your hands on it, try. It's really, really good. Well worth it.
Yeah,
well
for
worth
sure.
it. This is a very good beer. One thing, we were fortunate enough to just kind of be gifted this beer. Our friend Connor, who lives in Alaska.
Shout out to Connor.
Shout out to Connor. Hooked us up. And hooked us up with a gem,
so awesome.
apparently. Yeah, this is really good. We're going to keep sipping what we have left. We're really excited to finish this. And we have some more really good beers to be reviewing in the very near future.
Gosh, I'm so excited.
Some we're really excited about.
Yeah.
But yeah, in the meantime, we're going to finish this. Thank you for joining. We really do appreciate it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. If you want to follow us, Ben, where can they follow us?
You can follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Original Brew Collective.
And Twitter.
And Twitter.
Right, sorry.
And then
I jumped the gun.
At Twitter, we are at Brew Original, because
Yeah.
like we mentioned, Original Brew Collective was a little bit too long.
Mm-hmm.
And then obviously if you're watching this on YouTube, you can find all of our episodes on there, and then feel free to subscribe, and you can get notifications on when we post these videos, and then on all major podcast platforms and like Spotify, Apple Music, and wherever you listen to podcasts, you can listen there as well. So yeah.
Yeah, please subscribe, review, follow.
Mm-hmm.
We do really appreciate it. I know it usually shows at the beginning. If you're not watching with us and you're listening, you could also follow us.
Mm-hmm.
In the start of our podcast videos, we show our little Instagram handles. But Ben is Benjamin_OBC.
Yeah.
And I'm Robert_OBC. So if you want to give us a follow as well, we'd appreciate that. If you like us.
Yeah.
Let us know if you think there's a beer out there that you want us to review. We'd appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
But in the meantime, like I said, we're going to keep on drinking this incredible beer. Thanks for joining us. We really do appreciate it. And cheers.
Cheers.